Hello everybody and welcome to game number 2 of Team Zalt versus Tornadic. First game was taken by Salt quite convincingly. If you haven't watched that, please go do it. It was an awesome game. It was very big place. So let's get on to it. Let's do it. When Matthew will eventually join in with us here for the captain's mode. This is of course a UGC game. This was from their league, of which I am a caster for. So if you haven't done that, go take a look at the link. I've linked it down in the description, and when the game starts, you can also see it in the top right corner. But let's twirl straight into it. Radiant gonna be banning out the X first, of course, Team Tornadic. They did that last game as well. No wait, that was Spooky. They banned out the X last game as well. He's been on a roll lately. Also the Shadow Fiend getting banned out. The issue with Shadow Fiend is that he is quite easy to counter if you can get a Dagon on your team or somebody with a basically like a finger or the Guna Blade or something, you can deal with him quite easily. Lena's probably the better, because she can go through BKB when she gets her axe. And there is also Tor Warlord banned out there. These are very similar picks and bans to last time. I'm wondering if they're going to be going with the same strats. Probably not Team Tornadic, seeing the fact that they got their ass kicked. And of course Bristleback banned out a second because Spooky Salt squad had a lot of success playing the Bristleback last game. Juggernaut's going to be the first pickup there. Good solid hero if they can get a good amount of farm on him. I've been playing him a bit lately. I absolutely love the guy. Because he can just steamroll so easily. Vengeful Spirit also picked up with the Lycan. So they have a lot of bonus damage coming out on this team. And again, a lot of push. I mean, Vengeful Spirit's not a bad pusher. The Wrath of Terror, Wave of Terror, sorry, combined with the Lycan Wolves and the Lycan push in general will really help them out. Dazzle also picked up, of course, with the Shallow Grave. They did have trouble with heroes dying off last game, so that was probably a reason for it as well. Radiant team. I could imagine them getting rid of... I'm not really sure, because they dominated them last game. Probably just going to be sticking with some of the same strats as last game, like they did with the Lycan. But yeah, Tidehunter was one of their big concerns. They did get thrown off a couple of times by the Ravage, and ultimately it was the Bristleback winning them the game, so... Spooky Soul Squad actually banning out one of their own heroes. Probably thought that Team Tornadic would use them to their own advantage. Faceless Void banned out by Tornadic. Once again banning out one of their own heroes. And the Viper, last but not least, the strong mid hero is banned out. So now we might see the safe lanes getting in order. You have a lot of options with the Vengeful Spirit. You can build her into a carry because she does get quite a lot of damage. And then a Doom picked up. Here's your safe lane carry. He's going to be having a jolly good time if he can have somebody who can give him a bit of regen up in the lane. If you can farm up a Doom well, he's unstoppable. He can get unstoppable quite fast. So now Team Tornadic looking for their second pickup here, or third pickup.
10 seconds.
What is Thumper going to decide on?
5 seconds.
Kind of wondering why he banned out the Faceless Void. Did have a little bit of success on him, but if he could get a bit more smooth farm, he could have actually utilized him a bit better. And also, not entirely sure if he went for Mask of Madness, but I feel he kind of struggled with lifesteal, which would have enabled him to stay in the game for longer, stay in the fights for longer. And Doom. Ogre Magi, that is something else. They have a lot of intelligence on this team. They seem very smart. Ogre Magi picked up, of course, with the spam spell. It's going to be able to lock the Lycan down nicely, as well as the Vengeful Spirit, and basically everybody. The issue is that if he gets doomed, he's gonna be out of the fight. He has nothing else than spam spells to offer. That's what his entire character is based around. That is basically spam spells. So that's going to be the only issue. If he gets doomed, and if Doom gets an axe, he can have no wait, refresher. He's going to have two guys doomed at the same time, which is going to totally disrupt the team fight. Ancient Apparition, good solid pickup also for the fights. They do lack a bit more team fight though. Ancient Apparition on zone is pretty decent, but they need something more. They need a big time ulti. I would say Sand King in this case is actually not a bad choice. Having him basically, if you wanted to do it, which you could potentially do, have the Lion King go mid, Sand King up on top lane with the Ancient Apparition, and then having the Vengeful Lion King combo down on bottom lane. It's just a wild guess. No wait, sorry, the Doom, Vengeful Spirit, and then having the Lion King mid, I'm sorry. Well, Devourer probably going to be their mid hero, seeing the fact that he is very good up against the low intelligence heroes. Because he can just deal so much intelligence. It's actually the low intel heroes. If they are dependent on the skill instead of passives, they're actually going to be having trouble. Even just high intel heroes, all Devourer is good against. Plus, if they can get a quick minus on him and he can build up some Essence Aura with the Arcane Orb, he's gonna be trouble to deal with. And Timbersaw actually banned out as one of Spooky Saw's last. They are of course looking for an offlaner now, which means that looks like the combination is gonna be Juggernaut, Dazzle, Ogre, Magi on the tri-safe lane with a strong offlaner solo. And there, of course, there's no Tidehunter, there is no Timbersaw. Which means basically they need a blinking hero. Somebody like a they need tankiness as well, which is probably why Timbersaw was the best ban. So maybe somebody like there's a lot of intel in it, but I'm completely lost. There you go. Actually Legion Commander ban out by Team Tornadic. It's the last one. I'm kind of baffled why they chose to ban out the Legion Commander. This does not seem like a Legion game. Of course, it is. She is very good up against guys like Dazzle, Ogre, Magi, because she's going to be locking them down and just hammering them outright. But not sure if it's the best Legion game compared to their current lineup. Spooky Salt Squad, I have a feeling they are looking for a mid right now. And I'm not even sure at all what that mid hero could be. They do not actually have a lot of options for mid. I mean, Outwell Devourer is a mid crusher. They could potentially go for the Razor, but Odie is too dependent on damage from his Arcane Orb for that actually to be a good choice. Silencer is banned out as well, which could be trouble for OD, seeing the fact that he steals intelligence. Huskar is actually not a bad choice again, I would say. He has very low mana cost spells. Does not actually even use mana for the first until level 6. Until he gets his life break up and running. Weaver is not a good option. He could mid, or they could actually send him offlane and have the Lycan go mid. They're going to settle on the TA once again. I would have loved to see another Huskar from Spooky Salt Squad. Felt they had a lot of success with him, and the last one is going to be the Brood Mother. So they have like no tankiness whatsoever on this team, which I feel is an issue, Team Tornadic. They're just waiting for the Vengeful to load in, so we can get this match on the way. There you go, we're going to be having apparently a directed camera here right off the bat, which I do not want, because that would be a total disaster for the game. Doom with the neat ass set here. I got one of those as well. He looks absolutely terrifying with this. He is from right out of hell. Just going to be introducing heroes real quick. On Lycan, like last time, we'll be having Terror. Viking was the previous Husker. We'll be playing the Templar Assassin. Stekf. I think Salt Stekf. It's going to be on Yadum. I don't remember what he was last time. Matthew is going to be on the Ancient Apparition, and they're going to be smoking up Canada. The IO last team is going to be playing the Vengeful Spirit this time, so it is going to be a support Venge. Juggernaut with the mean ass set as well. If I could get and he actually does have a common sword on his character, but this sword is actually worth quite a lot. It's one of the first Juggernaut swords coming out, so it's actually worth quite a bit. Smoke is still up and going. Dazzle is played by Cube. Ogre Mage is picked up by Chaos. Hollow Point is going to be mid with the Odie, and Fuffalo is going to be playing the nasty All-Flame Broodmother. The Mechanical Broodmother. Apparently. I gotta take a look at this right here. If the thing right there will go down. Steel Web Shields. Yep. Rare Spiderlings. Looks like he's a pretty habitable or pretty experienced Broodmother player. Everybody knows that's do all of it. Starting up with Lycan, getting the first little rune there. Doom actually solo up on top lane. I did not expect that whatsoever. He is, of course, very easy to farm up with the Devour, but he's not very... Okay, he did go boots first, so he does have quite a lot of mobility coming into this, but he does not have a whole lot of armor by default, which is, of course, why he went straight for the toughness order of the Eagles. On the bottom lane, Terror. Using the Howl to get a bit of harassment and farm up. They do have the Sentry Wards, which basically Broodmother is not going to be having anything to say in this lane whatsoever. Doom is going to be having an easier time getting last hits up on top. With the Devourer, that's probably just what he's looking to farm up off. Could potentially still farm a Midas. Just wait it out and farm a Midas to increase his own farm. Make him eligible later in the game. Viking having a lot more success playing the Templar Assassin than Hollow Point did last game. I think it was actually Hollow Point who played the TA last game. I'm not entirely sure, but he's having quite a better time. Dazzle. Cube up on top lane. This could be trading blows. Broodmother going straight for a Ring of Basilius. Health is, of course, not really an issue when you are Broodmother. Spiderlings, however, are. So Cube. What are you doing, my man? Have not seen any type of engagement just yet. They do know he's there. They do. He's just waiting for oh, he wanted to stack. Okay. Or pull it. But no can do. With the range creep, the long range creep screwing with it. Thumper. They could potentially actually go for this Broodmother if Canada would turn back now. Hollow Point might be in a bit of trouble mid. Does not have the crits just yet. At least not with the refraction. Ouchie, Broodmother actually getting the kill on Lycan on the bottom lane. I did not see that one coming. At all, which is why I missed it. Up on top lane we got Doom trying to tangle in. The Juggernaut has been utilizing using the farm quite well. Up on top lane, Canada now tangling in with the Broodmother. If they can get her under a ward, they could go for her. She does not have a whole lot of health, the Broodmother. A world time stun plus a cold feet would mean the world. But looks like they're gonna play this one passively. They are in control of the Brood Mother, however. They can control her very, very well with the wards. Issue is when she gets her hunger. The 60% lifesteal plus the 60 bonus damage. Doom. Tangling in with the, trying to pull the camp again here. Should be able to, but I think the camp is actually, oh, Ogre Magi breaking it off. Very, very nicely done. So not all the creeps are going to be going underneath their own tower. Nephew. Doing work with the, OD illusions. Both teams are slightly more passive this game than they were last time. Viking has gotten the battle already with the rune inside of it. Ooh, Dyer's Courier, ouchie. DC Couriers, and now Brood Mother. Buffalo might be in trouble trying to avenge their own courier, but ended up getting picked off quite easily up on top lane. Doom. Just trying to farm mob off of this. Actually, Thumper has been doing a good job keeping experience on himself. That has gone out over the Ogre Magi. It was only level 2, but pretty much does not need any more than that. Because he's all about them stuns. Already getting a few astrals onto the TA. Kind of works like the decay for him. So have the Intel Steel Doom. Getting his hands on the triangle boots should be able to fairly easily have him keep staying alive in the lane now. Because he only needs to attack about every 60 seconds, so. Of course does have the toughness aura, so he's actually a hard nut to crack right now. Oh, Brood Mother now in trouble again. They want to go for her. They have wards all the way up, but Chilling Touch is not going to be slowing her much. They know she's down there, though. She does manage to get the kill off on the Vengeful Spirit, but might pay with her own life, and this right here was definitely not worth it. Spiderling's trying to help out, but manages to get out. Kind of surprising. Regenerate. Oh, hey, down the bottom lane. I missed that. Brood Mother coming back in for the kill on Lycan. Ouchie. I did not even realize Buffalo having a good time here. It's up to 1,500 K gold. 1.5k gold. CA. Not having the hardest time on mid up against this OD. On top lane, Doom still doing quite a good amount of work. Juggernaut, of course, taking the last hit counter to new heights. 35 last hits. This guy knows what he's doing. Earthshaker, this game would have been absolutely amazing up against the Brood Mother, but okay, they do see her. Spiderling's doing theirs to take out Canada. Is actually going to be able to. Ouchie. And now Brood Mother coming in. Is actually underneath the tower. Wants to chase this. Going to pop down another set of webs. Ancient Apparition doing what he can. And now Lycan. Oh, there you go. That's another kill. But Matthew might actually fall in the end here. The Spiderlings, they're doing too much damage, and Matthews is going to fall. Triple kill for the Brood Mother. It's not there to sap the experience off of it though, but it's going to be able to get the gold, which is looking very, very much like an Orchid. Viking is now trying up on top lane. They want to get Cube. Chaos coming in. He does need to get the stun off there. There it is, onto the Doom. That's the slow from the poison. Now Cube is in a lot of trouble. Viking going to be able to pick up a kill there. That decision making there from the Dazzle. And now the Ogre Magi should fall as well. There it is. The Doom plus the TA with a ridiculous amount of damage, and actually an Ancient Apparition ulti coming in as well, just to make sure. They do see the OD coming, as does clip him on the way, and now Thumper coming in. He's not level 6 yet, but the Astral should pretty much secure the kill. Oh, missing actually a lot, or a hit there, but the big time OD ulti. Down the bottom lane, Brood Mother still going to work. And now she's going to be trying for the Lycan with the remaining Spiderlings. There are actually quite a lot of those guys, and they're nasty. So Brood Mother has died 3 times, but is very, very close to an Orchid. has gotten 8 kills so far. He's responsible for almost all of Fnatic's kills. And you should be able to see that in the experience meter. Now Hollow Point is going to get pounded here in a second by Viking. There you go. So now he's leading up in the experience graph, seeing the fact that he's died a lot less. He's going for a pair of quick drums there. Doom. It's maybe going to tangle with Thumper now. They do have the Omni Slash, but 3 heroes. That's too much of a dispersion from only 3 jumps. Damage is not that high off him. So he's going to be able to TP out. Back home, and now he gets the Mask of Madness. He's really been wanting Chaos. Now in a whole heap of trouble. It's gonna, nope. Astral's gonna be there for the save, but he's gonna fall anyway. Viking now might be having issues. 3 seconds until the melt, but it's gonna walk out of there. Not sure where that Ancient Apparition ulti wanted to go, but Mother's still sitting down on bottom lane, trying to push in the tower. She should be able to get quite far with this. Lycan still just farming up off the jungle there. This Mother is just pushing too fast. There's nothing more to say about it. You're unable to handle it. Does have more Spider Links in a second. But now, the counter. Terrorblade and Ancient Apparition. If Ancient Apparition could get an ulti in there, looks like he's gonna. It's not gonna hit though. But Mother fast enough to get away from that one. Ouchie. Alright guys, I'm going to have to do a quick pause here for a second. I'll be back in a moment. Usually I do not do this, but I'm sorry, I'm going to have to this time. Alright, so my suspicions were confirmed. My audio was absolutely dreadful, but it should be fixed now. I had the same trouble yesterday. Apparently, XSplit just decided to completely disregard my default settings, and we got triple mid though. Yeah, what I was saying was that apparently XSplit just completely disregarded my usual settings and just went straight for having apparently my webcam speaker picking up the audio, which is quite honestly dreadful. So I'm sorry about that one. Midas picked up by Doom. I am unfortunately going to be uploading this anyway. Buffalo in trouble down on bottom lane. He's doomed. They're not going to be able to chase him. He's just too fast. Does not even have boots yet, but the net is going to increase the movement speed. Should at least, yep, 70% move increase. So he's able to travel quite efficiently around in her own nets. OD. Broodmother actually wanting to go for the Lycan now. Should be able to. Oh, unfortunate stomp there. Ooh, unfortunate stomp there from the Centaur. Oh, that was bad. That was very, very unfortunate. Ogre. The Ogre's getting taken down, but actually almost more stalling Hollow point for the Viking to actually jump in. He's almost able to get the Thumper before he's able to pop up his ulti. Viking now in trouble. Now in big time trouble. Chaos coming in for the kill there. Matthews is still stuck in there. He's going to be able to ace up the Ogre Magic. And now he's going to get forced back. Wave of Terror coming in. I don't think it's a good option there for Vengeful Spirit to join in on that flow fight there. That whole ordeal. So now... Ooh. Actually, OD not really going too much of a carry mode. He's got a Force Staff coming in on him. It's GPM. It's decent. Who did get the Midas? I think it was the Ancient Apparition. Or it was the Doom, a 13-min Midas. He's actually going for an Aghanim Scepter. That is possibly for the Brood Mother. And now the top tower should fall. Down bottom lane, Brood Mother once again pushing like a maniac. Has gotten the Orchid, and that right there looks a lot like a BKB. That is Templar Assassin coming in. She is a decent counter. The refraction should fall quite fast though, with the Spiderlings doing the work that they can. That right there was an ulti flying off. I do not know where to. Probably just went straight out of the map. Is of course only a 100-second cooldown. That looked like an Ancient Apparition ulti. Apparently wasn't. Possibly because he did not trigger it. Okay, that 40 seconds. And now Canada is in trouble. The Spiderling should come in. Ouchie. Now Viking. She's inside her own webs though. Is trying for Canada. Should be able to. There you go. Fuffalo is still in a little bit of trouble though. Does want to get some Spiderlings onto the tower and actually even further try to get the Courier, the dragon. It's going to be unsuccessful. Fuffalo still hiding inside the woods. Should be able to heal up. Nope. Not going to decide to heal up. Actually going to jump mid for this one right here. Doom. He's moving up from bottom lane. Has actually chosen to go for the trolls. The troll abilities here. It's possibly for the sake of the net. Does also have a Devour available if he wants to in a couple of seconds. Lycan getting jumped. None of the wolves eat it, unfortunately, but he's able to run away quite efficiently, stalling them while Doom takes care of bottom lane. Two force have almost not been cracked yet. One damage has been done to it. That's probably from a Spiderling or something. Ogre Magi almost level 7. His experience per minute is actually not even worse than Vengeful Spirits. But of course does not really need to, does have to swap, but the range is dreadful.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now Fuffalo is gonna try for the push once again. Only when, yeah, there you go, that's second point into hunger. Cube just patrolling and guarding the bottom lane here. Fuffalo now going for a Roshan. Nope, not gonna go for Roshan. Just gonna wander down there. Also, yeah, don't know if I already mentioned it, but apparently it was my webcam mic that decided it wanted to be my microphone instead of my headset mic, which is amazing. So I'm really sorry about that. Oh, big time ulti coming in, and that's gonna actually not kill off the Spiderlings, but it's gonna do a bit of damage to Broodmother. They're up on top lane. They do have the Lycan, or that's actually the event, or the Templar Assassin pushing in. Broodmother now coming up with the TP to try to clean that up, and that's gonna open up for Lycan down the bottom lane. The split push is real, guys. The kills have not been there, but the split pushing it definitely has been. If Lycan can actually just crack the tier 2s here, that would be absolutely amazing. He is eating a lot of damage though, coming off, and the rotation is in from the Ogre Mage. He's probably going to be the one initiating this. He just does not give a shit. There you go, now he's running away. And Ogre Magi unable to catch up. Now Lycan maybe turning back. They do have a TA coming in, but they're going to decide not to. Probably the wiser choice. Oh. Oh, okay, fair enough. Just using the good old Ignite.
OD. Is actually able to get away. That was absolutely amazing. Now Viking, not in trouble, does have a haste rune. Not going to get slowed by the poison. Now Thumper, he does have an ultimate. If he wanted to. It's only 3 jumps though. He's hitting quite hard. That's an AA ulti. Gonna connect on nobody. Thumper is gonna eat a little bit of it though. Needs to pass damage. But in the meantime, Broodmother now just rocking that bottom lane with Spiderlings. Wow. They do have Doom in the area, but I doubt it's gonna make a difference. Does actually have the Hillburst match. Couple of Spiderlings are gonna fall here in a second. Not really sure what she's trying to accomplish here, just running left and right. Probably waiting for a web or something. Yeah, 18 seconds for the next web. Creep wave should pretty much push itself here. Anyway, up on mid lane they are smoked up, Thumper, Cube, and Chaos. Looks like they want to go for a Roshan, I think. Yep, they definitely do want to, and there are no wards, so Hollow Point does not even need to care or to worry about it. Well, let's just jump in from tree. Trying to replenish our Spiderlings. Roshan is not... It is quite fast, actually. Thumper. Having at it. Just gonna break the Lincolns. They're not gonna do a whole lot more than that. Frozen formation wards. It's gonna take care of the entrance. OD just sitting there with the Invis rune, waiting. Alright, there's a pause. Doom DC. Lag again, we did have it. Alrighty. Gonna move on ahead. Please leave this pause. Dazzle's lagging horribly as well. Alright, there's a go. Apparently. And there it is. Aegis is on the ground. It means that Juggernaut does not want to leave stuff in the Roche pit. Viking now in not even trouble. Cube getting destroyed actually, as well as the Aegis is gonna get popped from Juggernaut. Basically a big, old, very confusing team fight. Ancient Apparition managed to get off the ulti, but did not even matter. Ogre Magi did his best to try to keep his teammates alive, but in the end, it's going to be pretty much a fair trade. But it is going to stall them down the bottom lane from Broodmother. Is pushing in. Who has a TP? Lycan doesn't. Doom doesn't. And Vengeful Spirit does not have the health to contest it. So push is imminent from bottom lane. Why are they trying to back off? Possibly because... Oh, there you go. That's the Doom coming in. Fuffalone now in trouble. The Agnum Scepter is slowly draining him. Should just send the Spiderlings to win it for him. There you go. It does now have the pair of the BOTs. So now she's able to split push top lane as well. Just have the Spiderlings on one lane and the pair of Spiderlings on the other lane. Now Doom. That's actually a Blink Tagger. This is a not a position 1 farming Doom. It's been a position 1 Lycan, but with the right click damage coming out from the TA, but I don't really feel this is working out too well for him. They do not have a direct damage dealer. Lycan. Medallion, Necronomicon, Lycan.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Could actually, nah, not because of Dazzle. Could potentially, yeah, still see him go for a Dagon. Eventually. Dazzle. Thumper now actually trumpling down mid lane. That's fine, Viking. Is actually just gonna get blown to bits here. Wow. He's strong, by the way, Viking. You're only level 12 and he's level 15. That is not a good matchup. Not a good matchup at all. Broodmother farming up in the jungle with the Lycan down in bottom lane. Just farming up. BKB is now on to Templar Assassin. Canada. Essentially gone for more dusts. Matthew got ignited. Down on bottom lane. That's OD trying to deal with the Necronomicons and the push from Lycan, and now he has done an equally good amount of pushing as actually the Broodmother has. Thumper now there to just try to clean it up. He is 4th on the last hit board, but his experience per minute is not very good. That's only mediocre. Magi. Actually, Viking. Now just taking the last bit of refraction, but now gonna be running into the Lycan. This right here could be trouble. Actually dealing with it quite well. Is unable to handle the damage from Viking though, and now Buffalo and Chaos kind of stacked up. Not very well, but the big ass ulti gonna be coming in to save the day. Almost saved the day. OD getting slaughtered as well. I thought they had it after that OD. Full ordeal. Dazzle just trying to repel him just a little bit. He's the only one alive, and the buybacks are not abundant. They do have him, but out there again, they want to use him. Should be able to take this middle tower rather easily. There it is. They do not have their ultra pusher in the Lycan, but that right there was more than enough. Baby Roshan. Gonna be flying in with an Aghanim Scepter for who? Who has an axe? Actually, yeah, that was Ancient Apparition. So now his, yeah, just the duration is gonna get increased, but the amount of damage that can actually do, he's gotta be fast on the reflexes there. That right there should hit. Almost actually not. It's gonna run right in the base. Yep, it's gonna be there. It's gonna put him, most of him low, and no regen in the fountain from that. It's gonna stop all regen. And the duration's gonna be absolutely immense. They've managed to connect on the OD before he went into lane, so he's gonna be wandering back, just wasting a TP off of that. That's probably down to half health. Wow. That shit right there hurt. He can pretty much just sit back in fountain and throw out ice blasts. Just toss him down middle lane, and he might actually just do that. Nope, not gonna do that for now. Is he? No. Indecisive Ancient Apparition. Fanatic Chaos. And the Lycan. Just farming up for now. Doom able to blink out, no problems. Matthew. It's just warding up. They're playing, both teams are playing very, very passive right now. I don't think any of them, a mistake cannot be afforded because the push on both teams is quite amazing, at least when they have the Lycan and the Broodmother up. So as long as they can keep them alive. Oh, Doom almost going out. Stuck in a bad spot. Doom is going to fall quite efficiently, but there you go. That's an AA ulti. Going to connect on one only. Terror going into Volt form. Does not really have the damage to deal. Viking now sitting in the middle of everything. It's going to be able to pick up one. Hollow is going to fall as well. Now Chaos in a bad spot. This is a total disaster. Buffalo is the only one alive. And they do have an Ancient Apparition ulti on him. That's going to wear off though. And he's chasing in the wrong direction. Those Necronomicons should have True Sight. But Buffalo actually keeping down the bottom lane. Trying to split push his way to victory. As long as they keep the Lycan up on top lane, try to push, they should be fine. TP's down the bottom lane. Oh wow. That was one disturbing picture. Don't think Canada's going to be able to handle the Broodmother all alone. That's actually an AA ulti, almost connecting. The BKB should be up, but I think he wants to keep money for buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes, it is. Lycan just farming up in the jungle. I don't think that was what they wanted to get out of it. They wanted to get the Broodmother and just push up top lane. Or push it all the way in. Get that tier 2s. Love those base panels. Sure as hell love them as well. That right there looks absolutely ridiculous. PPD salt snakers. Salt shakers. That right there is rather entertaining. Now Thumper. They do see the Lycan there, but he's just too fast for them to handle. Might be able to get the Courier as an exchange though. Courier doing jukes. Oh! Is able to. Now multicast on a Fuffalo. No net. No webs. Not able to get it. That right there is an ultimate orb for... I do not know what. I don't know why she does not want to finish up her BKB. Doom, DCs. Back connection, that's not super uncommon here. Just gonna wait that out real quick. There he is. Should be back now. And the game is gonna resume. Odie has gone for a Rod of Talos, which is not a very, very common item. It does give you a very, very good slow. Oh, now Viking is in trouble. Gonna have to blow BKB charge to get out of this one. Does quite a lot of right click damage. Is now gonna go on Fuffalo with the ulti. Not gonna hit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Could have potentially actually gotten the kill off of that. Cube. Just gonna back right back out. Juggernaut actually going for the Manta style now. That's gonna help his push quite a lot. He's still only level 14 though. It's gonna jump Canada, but it's gonna bounce off to the Doom. Unfortunate bounces. And Juggernaut out of there. He's actually gonna TP. Gonna get swapped right at the crucial second. He did TP too late. Roshan should be back up in a couple of minutes, but now they're chasing. They want Cube. Oh, World Devourer is within kill reach. Now Chaos is gonna get manhandled by the Frostbite. Up there is Broodmother. He is going toe to toe with the tail. Not even going toe to toe. That was not even a fight. That was just a major. That was just. He got destroyed. That's what I'm trying to say. Ogre Magi just only able to heal back up now, and Vilrax have fallen. This is looking grim. It's looking very, very grim for Team Tornadic. They're having trouble dealing with this. Now Chaos going in. Gonna have to go back out, right back out again. Not able to get off any sort of damage. Cube now gonna fall. Gonna trade for the Vengeful Spirit, but it's gonna be down for a while. Lycan now going for bottom lane towers. Up on top lane, the solo T is actually pushing up there. Chaos coming back in, might actually fall off of this Thumper. Trying to get the kill, but not fast enough, though the towers are. Refresher Doom. I called it. Called it. Refresher Doom now going for the Doom on a Thumper. That should be an easy kill. It's going to go for the Astral, but I rather doubt it's going to make any sort of differences whatsoever. It's going to try for the deny, but not going to get it. But that right there stalled him from the actual top tower matter. With the TA taking out the top towers.
Top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Hollow point. Just trying to clean up middle lane. Just had to stretch there for a second. I've been sitting down for quite a while now. Been doing these two games like right one after each other, one after the other. Odie has gotten his Force Staff up in an order. Oh, bad news for Broodmother. Daedalus is done on TA, and she's hitting hard as it is with the refraction on top of that. Ouchie. That right there is a lot of damage. Plus the side blades hurt as well. 600 crits. That's going to become even worse when she gets the refraction up and running. Ouchie, ouchie. But they're just trying to farm up the Ancients. with her ugly ass little spiderlings. Buffalo, that's an amazing set. BKB. Still the recipe is still there. Ultimate Orb. I'm wondering what that might actually get turned into a sheep stick. I don't think there's anywhere where the Ultimate Orb goes in synergy with the Ogre Club. So. Oh, ulti. Is this actually going to reveal Roshan down there? So they know that there are nobody in there, and there are no wards to scout it out. There is a trap though. Thumper. They might want to go for the Roshan now, but that's going to be a wasted smoke. It's either Roshan or the kill. It is going to be the Roshan. I do not know that. I don't think they want to trigger the trap just yet. They just want to come in and engage on it. Try to rotate in. I don't think they're going to be fast enough. AA ulti is going to go first. Templar Assassin coming in. Are they going to be able to steal the Roshan? Maybe at least the kill. No, they're just going to decimate everybody in there and then steal the Roshan and then take the Aegis. There you go, Vengeful Spirit picking that one up, and Thumper is going to lose it. He's going to die as well. They might, yep, that's called GG. That right there was the nail in the coffin. Well played, everybody. Well played. So that was a, that was actually, as far as I know, Thumper taking 2 games right there. One after each other. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry about the microphone issues that I had in both this game and the last game, but hopefully you enjoyed the cast nevertheless. It will not happen again though. But that's pretty much it for me. I am going to be signing off now. See you guys.